Hello?
Yo,
Okay, now I can hear you guys.
I'm talking.
Now I'm picking it up.
Do we have to?
on the
It would be
recording
funny
software.
if this doesn't record anything.
Yeah, if it doesn't record anything, we'll just remember that it was a fun time.
John, do we have to do the
Yes,
intro
sir.
Yeah, let's do the intro again. So pretend that you saw the costume for the first time.
Again? Wait, what's the costume?
Wait, you'll see.
Wait, Josh's bottling has. Okay.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit,
a
he's a
vampire!
fucking vampire? What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
Okay, I'll just say it again really quick. Welcome to the first annual bi-weekly October edition Alzate Films script reading. Today, we are reading a very important script. It's very serious and it's meant to be taken serious, okay? Take it serious. Guys, are you taking it serious? Okay. Silence. Silence.
Okay.
I'm just reminding you guys that this is meant to be taken very seriously.
Of course.
All right.
DeVito, according to my lines.
Christian, feel free to begin.
It is the night of October 1st, 2020. The sounds of dripping water echo as we fade into a dark and empty dungeon. Deep inside, we see a shadowy figure hunched over in the middle of what looks like a torture chamber. He's fiddling at his crotch. Closer, we see what appears to be a padlock on an ancient chest. The lock opens, and suddenly the room is filled with a bright red light as the chest swings open. The figure is Anthony Milano.
Oh, mamma mia!
A dark mist pours out of the chest and surrounds Anthony.
Oh, fuck me.
Anthony's body shakes as he turns into a demon-like figure. His male sex organs disappear as he's transformed into the demon known as Cheryl, fully showing her grotesque features and ample breasts.
I'm back.
Suddenly, the red light dissipates, and with it goes Cheryl. The room is now empty, and the world is in danger. October 30th, 2020. Joshua Coronel, a surprisingly fit man in his early 40s, sits in front of a desk playing Cube Field. His boss suddenly walks in on him.
Joshua, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, I was just working on my patch for the YouTube algorithm. Now, David Dobrik's vlog will be promoted to every device in Southeast Asia. Great success!
Shut your sexy, middle-aged ass up. I'm done talking about the fact that you don't even have pants on. You're fucking fired.
Ah, jeez. What is my roommate, Alex Aronio, gonna think about this?
Alex Aronio, a young Italian man, is sitting by his kitchen island typing away on a computer. We see that he is working on a screenplay titled Lil Jimmy's Big Time Off. He looks frustrated. Suddenly, the door bursts open and Joshua steps in.
Oh, late day at the office, boss.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, I feel that. Any news on Anthony?
Cops called this morning. They said there is no update. You?
Well, my guy in the street, Jake the Snake, he's heard some whisperings. One guy claims he saw the creature outside of a Wawa down the shore. Apparently, there's some spooky house around there that's gotten people tighter than Michelle Obama's ass.
Wait, down by where?
Down by Point Pleasant, you know. South of the border.
Yo! That's where Anthony's old summer home used to be. You know, the one with the sexy dungeon?
Hey, yo. What? Anthony brought you to a sex dungeon? What the fuck are you saying?
Shh. We gotta get the gang together to check this place out. Something really bad could be going on.
Alright, bet. I'll make a few calls. In the meantime, I'm gonna stop by my gumad's house, plow into next Tuesday. You know, it helps me get in the zone. Auto zone.
Alex and Josh stand in front of a group of strange-looking boys. First is Arjov, a big-brained Indian man who's sporting a full tuxedo. His pockets are stuffed with marbles. Next to him stands Sam, an extremely petite Filipino girl dressed in a bright yellow sunsuit. She's holding a katana. Finally, there is a Jake the Snake Ligas, a tall and skinny Caucasian man who radiates extreme crackhead energy. He's holding a half-gallon of iced tea as he snacks on candy.
Boss, check out the cum dumpster over there.
Jake motions to his right, where we see an overweight man in his 60s walking into Wawa.
Okay then. Listen up. We've gathered all yous here today for a very, very important mission. As you may know, our dear, extremely horny friend, Anthony, has gone missing. From the intel, we've gathered that it seems he might be posted up at his vacation home down here in Point Pleasant.
Now, I'm gonna be honest here. This isn't the group we were hoping to go with. Our fearless leader, John Alzate, was simply too busy with his girlfriend and full-time directing job to make it here today. God bless him.
Truly is a shame that he couldn't make it. What a sexy, exhilarating man he is.
As a woman, I'd like to throw my hat in and say that I agree that he is very sexy, very smart, and the best man alive.
I agree 100% with whatever the little Asian girl just spewed out.
Fuck yes.
Well, look, I'm glad we're all in agreement. Now, this mission will be very dangerous. We'll be entering what we believe to be a hotspot for demons, ghosts, ghouls, goblins, Republicans, gumads, people named David, stepmothers, and very possibly people who are anti-Italian, which I got personal beef with. So, who's ready?
The group looks left and right at one another, knowing that this could very possibly be their last night alive. Arjov takes out a golden marble from his pocket, kisses it, and puts his hand in the middle of the group. Then everyone puts their hand in.
Let's do this.
Let's do
thing.
this.
Fuck yes.
Anthony's vacation home stands 4 stories tall in the middle of the neighborhood. Vines cover the building, indicating that clearly Anthony was too busy playing Super Smash Bros. To do some basic lawn maintenance. Alex's hot pink hot rod, aka a Camaro, pulls to a quick stop in front of the home. Inside, the gang looks out to the building with fearful expressions.
This must be the place.
This must be the place. No shit, Sherlock, you stupid fucking moron.
Josh stares at Alex for a moment, then moves in for a kiss. Alex quickly slaps him, then looks back at the rest of the team.
Let's move.
The gang steps out of Alex's Camaro and all walk up to the front gate of Anthony's house. Josh steps up to the front of the group and turns to face them.
Okay, y'all. We're gonna split up. Naturally, me and Alex are going to stick together.
He winks at Alex aggressively.
Sam, you and Jake are the least important member here, so y'all can split up. And Arjov... Wait, where's Arjov?
The group looks around and notices that somehow Arjov has disappeared. Where he was standing lays a bright red marble, still wobbling as if freshly placed.
Looks like he's already inside.
Sam points past the boys to a trail of marbles that lead right through the main entrance of the building.
Hey, yo, Sasha, shut your fucking mouth. Me and you are gonna finna solve this puzzle and win the $1,000 prize.
Prize? What prize?
Before Sam can finish her sentence, Jake full sprints into the building. Sam whips out her katana and runs after him, nearly slipping on Arjov's marble. Sam comes to a stop as she enters a massive dining room. A table stretches across.
I'll pick up. Sam comes to a stop as she enters a massive dining room. A table stretches across the middle of the room that looks like it could fit 24 people. It is lined with plates, each with cute little metal covers on them. Jake is sitting at the front end of the table, directly across Sam. It appears that he's lifted the cover off a plate and has begun eating. Sam starts walking up to him.
Jake, what the hell are you doing?
That ain't right. I was choked on water. Daddy liked the Monster Mash, baby.
Huh? What are you talking about?
She takes a few steps closer to him.
Big fucking scandal. Some dude robs one of our trucks and makes out with $10K of the boss man's money. So they tasked me with finding the dude and having a little talk with him.
As Sam gets closer to Jake, we get a closer view of his plate. It appears to be some gray, gelatinous mass. She creeps even closer to him and notices a bloody cut across Jake's forehead.
Jake, what are you saying? Jake, what's going on?
Jake suddenly stands up from his seat. The top of his head falls off like a loose baseball cap, revealing a large portion of his brain missing. His eyes glow red as he stumbles over to Sam.
Jakey likes eggs and bacon.
Sam is stunned by what she's seeing. She slowly raises her katana as she takes a few steps back. Jake lunges at her, and she catches him in her blade.
Get the hell off of me! Somebody help me!
She kicks Jake backwards, and he crashes into a nearby china cabinet. He's motionless for a moment, but then quickly rises to his feet. His skin begins to turn gray as he starts at her again.
I certified freak. 70s. Wet ass pussy. Full out getting weak.
Jake continues to sing the lyrics to WAP as he and Sam charge at one another. We pull away as Sam screams. Her voice echoes through the halls of the mansion before coming to a quick halt. Cut to Anthony's trophy room night. Alex and Josh walk through the massive room, taking note of each of the strange trophies Anthony has on display. They notice a plaque reading, World's Fattest Ass 2019. Next to it is a giant phallic-shaped trophy titled Jimmy Jerkoff's Jamaican Jeopardy, runner-up. Josh then nearly slips on something on the ground.
Fuck is that?
He looks down and picks up one of Arjav's marbles. It's covered in blood.
Hey, I have a bad feeling about this. Not gonna lie to you right now.
Suddenly, a loud screeching is heard in the next room. Josh and Alex give each other a quick glance before storming into the master bedroom. Inside the bedroom stands the Babadook. He's 10 feet tall and is sporting a University of Kentucky basketball jersey. This hideous monster is hunched over Anthony's bed, playing with an assortment of colorful sex toys. Among them is a giant blow-up doll that oddly resembles our fallen hero, John Alzate. He turns and faces the boys. As a bloody grin grows across his face, he drops a 2-foot-long dildo on the ground. Time out, time out! What's an adjective? Before the boys can react, he starts on a full sprint in their direction, but suddenly stops in his tracks as a marble hits him across the head. He turns to reveal Arjav, shirtless under the covers of the bed. Arjav raises another marble.
Yes.
Arjav flies out of the bed as thousands of marbles begin to bombard the Babadook, ripping holes through his jersey, simultaneously stunning him and ending his basketball career. Alex and Josh dive behind a sofa in the back of the room to protect themselves. Smoke fills the room as the barrage of marbles begin to subside. The Babadook falls to his knees.
Yo, Arjav, it's me and Josh back here. I don't know what type of lovers quarrel you got going on over here, but I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Alex steps up from behind the sofa, but is suddenly grabbed by the Babadook, who holds him by the neck. Arjav, you foolish inbred. Don't you know that we are meant to do battle for all eternity? This is not the first time we've met, nor will it be our last. This is our destiny.
Know what I must do.
Arjav lifts one last marble from his underwear and holds it tight. A bright purple light begins to glow between his fists as he rises from the bed, now floating midair.
Arja! Please, don't do this. Let him kill Alex. Please.
Arjav chucks the marble at the Babadook's crotch, his only weak spot, and a black hole appears. As it begins to suck on his crotch, Arjav throws back his hands to reveal his claws. He flies at the Babadook, knocking Alex out of his grasp, as both of them are sucked into the black hole.
Yeah.
The room is dark once more.
What the fuck just happened?
Arjav. He was an immortal being born from another plane of existence. But most importantly, he was my friend.
Josh and Alex embrace for a moment until they hear a crashing sound from downstairs. Fade to Anthony's sex dungeon.
Surrounded by a group of undead ghouls and goblins, leading the group is Jake, who still stands, despite being covered by multiple sword wounds. Just before they reach her, they all freeze in place at the snap of someone's finger.
Not yet. I want to savor this moment like a bottle of fine wine. Not to mention, our final guests have yet to arrive.
Just as she says this, Alex and Josh run down the steps into the dungeon and come to a stop at the sight of Cheryl, floating in the middle of the room, with Sam and the ghoulish goblin horde in the corner.
Anthony, is that... Oh, God. You did it again, didn't you? You're possessing Anthony again, you stupid bitch.
His body is merely a vessel to me now. But as you can see, I've made some improvement.
Cheryl motions down to her ample breasts and pristine figure. At first glance, she looks like a hot Instagram influencer that would leave you on red for not having enough followers. However, a puddle on the ground reflects a much more grotesque figure, indicating that this is some sort of spell.
Hey yo, what kind of material you think this floor is made out of? I've been thinking about redoing my basement.
Alex points at the hardwood floor and looks over at Josh, smirking.
Dude, are you being for real right now? I'm literally surrounded by zombies.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, Tots.
Are you serious? That's literally Anthony.
Don't know what you're seeing, but the broad I'm seeing right now could get thrown around the fucking room like a rag doll.
Hey, enough of this. Being inside Anthony all these years has given me insight. You fools have never cared about Anthony. Look at you now. I can spot Alex's hard-on from across this room. You all disgust me, and for that you will pay.
Cheryl raises her arms and more undead ghouls and goblins rise from the ground. Alex and Josh look around the room for something to protect themselves with. Josh finds a cleaver and Alex grabs a 2x4. The room goes quiet for a bit until Cheryl slowly drops her arms down, and Alex suddenly notices Jake across the room.
Hey, Jake, how we doing, big boss?
Jake turns to face Alex, revealing that he is undead, but Alex should have probably already known this, given the fact that the top of Jake's head was missing.
I'm not feeling too good, big boss.
Oh, fuck this.
Sam quickly cuts Jake's head off with a slash of her katana. The fight has begun as the hordes of monsters attack. Sam gets immediately engulfed in a goblin horde, and at closer glance she notices the goblins wearing Trump 2020 hats as she pushes them off. Meanwhile, Josh and Alex are pushed to the other side of the room with the monster horde surrounding them.
Yo, this is some bullshit, dog. I just realized I didn't use my free coffee words on the Dunkin' app.
He slams his cleaver into a ghoul's neck.
What the fuck is going on? Jake is a fucking zombie? He got his fucking dome rocked. What are we gonna do?
Alex bashes another ghoul's head with his wood.
Last time we used the power of friendship. Maybe this will work again.
Suddenly, Sam slams against the wall next to Josh and Alex. She continues to hold off the horde with her sword.
Josh, the sexist Cornell. What are you gonna do?
Josh looks back at Sam, then to Alex. He pushes through the horde and runs to Cheryl.
Anthony, I know you're in there. Listen, buddy. I know we haven't all been the best of friends lately, but I want you to know. I want you to know how much I care about you. You're one of my best friends. But more than that, you're family. I lost our job to his mortal enemy, the Babadook, today. Can't afford to lose anyone else. Please, if you're in there, fight back. You can do this. I believe in you.
Before he can finish his sentence, Cheryl grabs him by both arms and rips him cleanly in half. Blood and organs spill onto the floor as she drops both halves of him to the side of her. The group looks on, frozen in horror. Even the hordes of ghouls and goblins look stunned. It is here where Alex notices a ghoul wearing a Biden 2020 t-shirt. He quietly points this out to Sam, who motions at one of the goblins' MAGA hats. They both give each other a glance before Sam breaks through the group and charges at Cheryl.
You killed my best friend, you stupid bitch.
Oh, it takes a bitch to know one, girlfriend.
Cheryl then conjures a bright red blade, and her and Sam begin to battle. Alex backs up to the wall, and the ghouls and goblins turn their focus to him.
Hey, it's interesting that you guys are working together, given the political climate in the goblin and ghoul world, respectfully.
The horde stops for a moment and looks at each other. One goblin begins scratching his ass.
But you know, given the election is around the corner, it's good to see yous working together.
The ghouls and goblins then turn on each other, at first screeching, then taking out their phones and showing each other headlines on Twitter. They then begin attacking each other, and the room becomes chaotic.
What the hell is going on with my children? What have you done to my children?
In her moment of distraction, Sam slams the katana directly into Cheryl's chest. Bright white light shoots out from the wound. Cheryl reverts into her true grotesque form, catching all of the goblins and ghouls' attention. A single tear rolls down one of the goblins' eyes, and they charge at her. Sam falls, grabs her katana off the ground, and runs up to Alex. The floors of the mansion begin to crack open as the hordes of monsters pile onto Cheryl.
Let's go, Alex. We have to go.
Alex looks at Sam for a moment, then over to Jake's headless body.
I don't blame you for what you did, but I can't fucking leave him, Sam. I can't do it.
They give each other a quick nod, and Sam runs off. She goes up the stairs and through the main entrance. As the building begins to collapse in on itself, Alex finds Jake's head and sits next to his corpse.
Boss man, boss man, boss man.
It's okay, Jake. It's okay. Your old pal Alex is here for you.
A tear rolls down Alex's face and splashes Jake's corpse. A single flower grows from the spot it landed on. The room begins to be engulfed in a bright white light as Cheryl gets consumed by the hordes of political ghouls and zombies. Outside Anthony's vacation home at night, Sam stands alone, looking off as bright white light shoots out of the building. She cleans off her katana and pulls out her camera.
Hey, welcome to my vlog. Today, me and some friends went to a spooky Yuki mansion, and most of them died. Woo woo. Catch you folks on the flippity flop.
She closes her camera. Anthony's home falls in on itself, and there's a massive explosion filling the air with smoke.
Finally, I can rest.
Suddenly, a blast of purple light explodes in the distance, pushing the smoke back and clearing the area. Sam wipes her eyes and sees Arjav. Alex and Jake emerge from the rubble.
Arjav? Oh my god! You saved them!
Thanks to my lucky marble.
Arjav opens his palm to reveal a bright purple marble with smoke emanating off of it.
You guys mind if we keep Jake around? He's technically undead, but I think he's chill now.
Hey, don't come a knocking if you hear the house rocking.
The gang looks at each other and then off into the rubble. So many honorable goblin and ghoul lives were lost. As the sun begins to rise, the now smaller group walks over and enters Alex's Camaro.
Oh, Arjav.
Yes.
That old business with the Baba, whatever the fuck. Is he out there now too?
Yes.
Fuck me.
Alex starts up the car and the group drives off as the sun continues to rise in the distance. The world is still in danger of demons, babadooks, and politically charged monsters. This group is all that remains to protect us. The legacy of the haunting of NJ resides in their hands now.
Can you guys drop me off, please?
And Mark Zuckerberg, still the youngest billionaire in the world. Fade to black.
Wait, what did Josh's boss even say?
He fired you.
Fired you.
I
That
don't
was
remember-
that was
I don't
foreshadowing.
remember any of this.
I think you actually did like a nice ad lib on that. That's because you're
Yeah,
my
I was
boyfriend
like,
and
yo,
I love
I
you.
couldn't.
Because you're talented.
I was too cross-eyed. I couldn't read it verbatim, so I was like, I'll just have to.
Oh.
You called me sexy.
All right, let's all say
I
happy
could be sexy.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
Bye, everybody.
Halloween.
Bye.
Hey, John.
Bye-bye.
Comment, rate, subscribe.
Yeah, what's up, Arjav?
What's on your reading
Die or
list?
die.
The Shining. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Later.